Welcome to another episode of our Blueprint of Marriage, and give me kind of that extra. And I thought it was a good idea. And we talked about this a little bit of kind of going back to the dating years in a sense with our stats, kind of getting back to that. Like when you were dating, you're excited. When you were first dating, you weren't trying to fix each other.
No.
You were in a sense kind of trying to impress each other. And we thought it'd be a great idea of those that are watching this to spend 1 week. But 1 week, I'm not going to fix him. I'm not going to fix her. I'm just going to be the best me I can be on this week.
I love this because, when we were in our dating years, I'm super excited about this because he was in the gym every day.
Well, we're not going to.
I knew that would hit you.
Why are we doing?
No.
Why we go to the gym?
Because you just said. Did he do you?
We're going to do all of it. That we must not make love either, right? Because we wait till we're married. So we got that off the table now for 1 week. This is a bummer show. I don't like this show. I want to do a different show. I don't like this at all. I got to go to the gym and no sex. Good for us on this show.
So see,
being intentional. And
I want to say something else, right?
What if we supposed to say? You take us.
I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. They want to hear it. You can't.
Seems like a wooden box.
I'm gonna run off the set. Then you can do the rest of the show on sure. But you won on both cases.
I didn't win this stars.
So today we changed the title. It's called Lose Lose. We have a win lose.
Just
we can't start Oprah. I like this show. This is actually making me guy.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing you.
No, I'm crying because I'm laughing. So
I love our love.
When we were dating, right, our words tend to be more of yielding each other. They were sorry. They were grace. They were helpful. They were everything for 1 week, right? Don't fix her. Don't say, hey, I this or that. Be what you were. Just go be helpful. And of course, make sure you go out on a nice date.
That's right.
A few of those. But, you can be home in the sense of be enjoying one another. And how can I help you do this? And how can I help you do that? And 1 week of no fix them and let us know. Let us know, what came out of that.
I think the struggle, right, is when you're first dating, we hide some of those little idiosyncrasies or those little annoyances. And then our time together isn't 24/7. At least it wasn't for you and I. It wasn't like we moved in together or anything like that. Like we're not, So
I was too busy at the gym.
So you're not supposed to reintroduce that. It's going to make me laugh again because it was really funny. But I think the thing is I lost my train of thought. Okay. So we didn't know those things. We didn't know the alliances. So when we tell people, go back to that week of, I think people are probably thinking, okay, but going back to it, I did only see the good because that's all that was presented to me, right? Okay. So I think that's why the Bible says, think on these things only. Meditate. I think that's why the Bible tells us what to meditate on, right? So we know why the Bible says to meditate on those things. What I would recommend is in order to go back to that week where you're not trying to fix, is meditate on what were those things that drew you to one another, right? Write them down. And then in your week, in the endeavor of not fixing him, meditate on just those amazing things that you've now written down from remembrance of your first, weeks, months, whatever it was together.
In the book of Matthew talks about the same thing. Whatever you focus your eye on, it's okay. Depends on how you feel. So are you focused on the light to be filled with light? Darkness to be filled for darkness. And what we find in marriages that are really struggling, it's one or both people. Usually it's both who have changed their focus to what's wrong with the other person. And you find that it's usually, in most of our counseling, it's a few things, but they have a lot of great things. And when we were dating, we focused on the many great things. And even when people try to tell us, maybe your parents are like, hey, he's this and he's that. You're like, you don't know him. You don't know who he is. You were so focused on the good that you felt life. You felt passion. You felt excitement. You're You're excited to see one another. And that's what this week kind of thing is designed to do, that you'll take 1 week of just really, and I like that you said that, meditate. Just really find yourself throughout the day, because I know we can get the habit of thinking what's wrong and this or that, but meditate. And one of the things that I could go back for us, but really for my parents, I saw in the younger years of my life, they were focused a little bit on each other's, what's wrong with them. Well, now you get around them, they're married 57 years. All they think about is what's right with each other or what's good. And they still have the same love of the same things, right? But when my dad does something, like my mom goes, "Oh, it's your dad." And I love that. She just is, just who he is. She's so loved so much of him that she's able to overlook the few things that are wrong with it, which is a great marriage. Great marriage, I say this all the time, is not two perfect people. It's two imperfect people that love each other in their imperfections.
I just had an epiphany.
I love it.
Okay.
I got to go do push-ups. So, you
So when you're dating and people bring up so let's say this, go back to dating and think of maybe the one thing that somebody, the one thing that they did do that you're like, oh, that's annoying. And, your friends or your parent or whatever say, well, what about such and such? And you're like, that'll change.
Right.
Or we think in our head we can fix that.
Yeah.
Why does that change after marriage?
I don't know. Yeah.
Isn't that a cool? Just like, yeah, we were.
I
guess my point is, why were we willing to overlook it before the promise of forever?
Yeah.
But now we have the promise of forever, and we're not willing to overlook it.
What was my one thing?
I was trying to remember.
Oh, it was my tight jeans.
Yeah, and I changed that before I got a promise of forever. I was like, I ain't not doing this. I'm like, I don't know. This guy, I mean, he can't even put his feet. How? I literally thought, how does he drive? His feet have to be like this.
He's creepy.
He sits like this in his car.
My jeans were so tight. I didn't think it was on mind. And I don't know why, because I like girls in tight jeans, so I assume that girls like guys in tight jeans. So I would wear, I would buy cotton shoes. I would buy 501. If I shrink to fit jeans, I'd buy too tight, and then I'd put them in the hot water, and then I would put them on, and they would shrink to my body.
You wear them what?
Yeah, no, that's how you get them to the shrink, but so it's just they're super tight.
Hey, who was talking to you?
Not David was. Dave wore tight jeans. Well, it's like it probably tricked him.
Stop talking, Dave.
But what's funny is, and that could be another show, how a woman has if you just use your womanness, if I can call it, you can steer a man, right? Because I think that if you were to say, "Oh, hey, no more tight jeans," I think I would have been like, "Don't tell me."
You feel control.
Yeah, you're right. Instead, she gets me shopping somewhere, and she's like, "Oh, try these on." I'm like, "Oh, those aren't my size." She goes, "Try them on." So I try them on, and I'm like, "These little bags." She goes, "No, those look so good on you. I don't know why they look so good." So then when I went home to her house, when I went to her house, her whole family's like, "Oh my gosh, those jeans look so good." So I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, this is what's in style now."
Got one of every color. It's called reverse psychology.
It's called
It is a thing. Like, I mean, that doesn't.
While steering your husband, not through condemnation and not making him feel bad. It's about simply just steering him through love. And we love to be steered by love. We don't like to be controlled. Right. Anyway, I think it's been a great episode. And we encourage you to just keep loving each other. Do 1 week and see what the difference is.